Happy New Year, everyone, and I'm here in my office in Peterborough planning our events for the year ahead, particularly on Brexit campaigns. And I'm just reflecting that we've had Tony Blair on the radio, we had Andrew Adonis over Christmas, both coming out as wanting to campaign to actually block Brexit, to actually stop Brexit from happening. And I've been thinking back to the referendum and that £9 million government propaganda leaflet that every household got. And it told us two things, two promises to the British people. First of all, the referendum was going to be decisive, a once-in-a-generation vote. And secondly, that the government was going to implement what the people decide. Now, I think it's fair enough if those who want us to be in the European Union should start campaigning to rejoin after we have left, after that promise to implement what the people decided is honoured. I think that campaign will be doomed, but it's certainly honourable. What is not honourable, in my view, is for Remain politicians to actually try and be Brexit blockers, to subvert the will of the people. I think it's actually very dangerous. Now, in UKIP, we remember in our early days, only up till a few years ago, we were often branded unfairly by the media as extreme, and it turned out we were the mainstream, that our core belief was supported by more than half of the voting public. I challenge the media, and particularly the broadcast media, and especially the BBC, to acknowledge and reflect in their reporting now that the political extremists over the issue of EU membership are those who actually, like Tony Blair and like Lord Adonis and like Nick Clegg, explicitly want to block Brexit. That's the extreme position, and their views and comments should be reported, as I believe, as extreme anti-Brexit politicians and positions. And I challenge the broadcasters to be consistent. And now they've had the evidence of what the public think, they've had the democratic vote, there's a promise to implement it, to actually brand those who want to try and stop that being implemented as extremists in that regard. Happy New Year again, and you'll be hearing more of me as the weeks go by.